Hi there, I'm James Taylor, the author of Jazz and Improvised Piano, and I've had a request to go through Ladybird, the improvisation. Um, Somebody's requested that I show a version using both hands at the same time, which is great. Normally, of course, in a band context, you play some chords in your left hand and your right hand would improvise. Now, first of all, let's have a quick overview of the chords for Ladybird. We got 2 bars of C, then it goes to an F minor 7, to a B flat 7, then it goes back to C, then a B flat minor 7, to E flat 7, to an A flat. Now then, so far we've had a couple of interesting things happen because first of all you're in C, then the F minor to the B flat 7 is like a chord 2 in E flat, going to a chord 5 in E flat. Do see my video on chords 2, 5, 1 and the 2, 5, 1 progression. Then it goes back to C again. So the last 2, 5 was in E flat, but this 2, 5 now is in A flat. So first we've got a B flat minor 7 to an E flat 7. It's chord 2 going to chord 5, going to chord 1 and A flat. Then we've got a sort of chord 2 in G going to a chord 5. That's an A minor 7 going to a D 7 chord. And this now becomes a D minor 7 chord going to a G7 chord. Now then, at the end here, we've got what's called the Ladybird turnaround. Now there are different versions of this here, but if we just look at a sort of basic version, a set of major 7s. So first of all, C major 7, going to an E flat major 7, going to an A flat major 7, to a D flat major 7, and then it goes back to the beginning again. So here, we've just got like, so playing it through, I'll just put the tune on top so you can see the progression first of all that we're working with. So we've got first of all 2 bars of C, then F minor 7, and then back to C again, and 2, 5, 1 in A flat, then A flat. And then we got an A flat minor 7. This is like a 2, 5 in G. That's an A minor 7 to a D7. And then we've got a sort of 2, 5 in C. That's a D minor 7 to a G7. Going to an E flat 7 recited, going to the A flat 7. Now then, to get a basic impro for this, we can just play some C's, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. A mixture of this sort of skipping sort of bass, 2, 3, 4 to the F chord, 2, 2, and so on. So if we look at that, that's sort of a bass line now. So the easiest thing to do for this first section is just to use a C blues. And then here we might use an F minor 7 chord, although we can actually just use. So that's just C blues again with just the bass notes there. So again, that first line. And then the second line, again 2 bars. C, and this time we've got the 2, 5, 1 into A flat. Now then, the easy thing to do for this is to use an A flat major scale. Now A flat major scale, A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, A flat. So we can just hang around this A flat chord. So there, I'm just going around the A flat triad there. And then for the next section there, we've got the A minor 7 going to the D, and this is like a sort of 2/5 in G. So of course, G being the key note, we can go to the G, and then we got a sort of 2/5 in C, which is like a D to the G there. So there we can go, just go around the chords, press to the G7 chord. And then we got the Ladybird turnaround. We'll make it easy for ourselves first of all, and just use C blues and play just single roots in the left hand. And back to the top again. So going through that entire chorus, we got so that's the first chorus we got there. Now then, we might then use some shells on the left hand. If you go through my video on shells there, you can see that the shells for the major chord, you've got the root and the major seventh at the top. So the left hand part for this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then to the F, which has got the seventh on top. It's root and seventh, 3, 4 to the B flat. And next we got the same sort of thing again, 2, 3, 4, and then we got the 2/5 into A flat, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, and then we got the A minor to the D7, and D to the G, and then for the next bit again, just play the roots. Now then, for the right hand here, we've got the B natural, so this sort of makes the C blues a little bit less effective, but we can still use C major scale. And of course, if you go through the Blues for Oscar Lovers, you can see a whole range of different enclosures, they're called, that we can use there. So use C major scale, use the enclosures. And then for this bit here, we could use we could just go around the chords and maybe go around the B flat 7 chord there, and then back to, and then we got the 2/5 into A flat. Again, we can use what we did before, or we can use any notes belonging to A flat major scale. And then it goes into the A minor chord. So there, this is like a 2/5 in G major scale, so we can use any of those notes. And then we got the 2/5 in C, so we're sort of back in C major scale. And then for this next bit, again, we can do the same as we did last time and go around C blues, or we could go around the basic triads. So that's an E flat triad, go into an A flat triad, and so forth. And of course, you can also use the other ideas as well. I would do a sort of mixture of the two and do a sort of, and here we then A flat, which is, then to your G major scale, C major scale, then maybe just let's see, and so on. Now, for those that want to learn the tune, you can just play in the right hand. If you just find this chord here, this is basically, this gives you a C major 9 chord here. So the tune, that's the first bit. Now for the next bit, we've got this F minor 7 chord with the sus4 at the top. Now here we can put down a very interesting chord. it wants the A flat as well, but don't worry about the A flat, just those important notes. Then B flat minor 7. Again, just put the shell if you want to. And here again, you can put this chord down, it's a nice chord. Then, now here, there, I can just put down the shell if I want to. What I was doing, I was just duplicating that a third layer. So, then same sort of thing using A minor. Then you've got D minor 7. That's like a D minor coming down a D minor chord. C7 going perhaps to the E flat major 7. And so on. So the finished article might sound something like this. And maybe back into the tune, and so forth. Well, I hope this has been helpful, and I hope it's what the person that asked for it wanted. You never quite know with jazz, but I'm just hoping I've supplied the right sort of material. Okay, have fun working at this. It's a great piece.